morning students, today we discuss about the classification of winds. How many types of winds are there? Three types. One is planetary wind, second one is seasonal wind, third one is local wind. Now each one will explaining what is meant by planetary wind. Now we can see the imagination of the earth on the globe. This is the center part is the equator. This is from the part of the top and north pole side, it is called north hemisphere. South side is called south hemispheres. Through the wind directions, we can see in seasonal winds, these are the planetary wind also three types. One is the trade wind, which one the trops. The three types trade winds, westerlies and polar winds. These trade winds trops means here equator area. And the westerlies temperature belt. Westerlies here, where the 6600 degrees centigrade or the 6600 northern latitude areas. And the polar trade winds. These are three types in the northern hemisphere, same in southern hemisphere also we can observe. So trade winds easterly in the direction and moving to east to west direction. From east direction to west direction they have traveled. These are called trade winds in northern hemisphere. At the same time south to east direct, that is the southern hemisphere. Westerlies, on the other hand, below from the west to east. That's how we are calling it is westerlies. Now southwest, the north hemisphere. Now we can see this is the south hemisphere. In north hemisphere, we observe the north to west in the south hemisphere, south to west in north hemispheres. These polar region experience once again the easterlies. Once again I can clarify for you. Southwest in the north hemisphere, south to west directions we can observe. And sometimes in the southern hemisphere we observed northeast. Okay, northwest in the south hemisphere. So we observed the planetary winds definitely different direction it is moved. Okay, now effects of the planetary wind. What is the uses of the planetary wind? We should note that the pressure wind system actually impact on the lithosphere, hydrosphere and on atmospheres. So lithosphere and hydrosphere both are affected by these winds. This wind play a crucial role transporting the heat, moisture across the world. So planetary wind greatest helping around the temperature equally spreading. And had been there is no atmospherics, it would be not get intolerable hot in the daytimes or in the drops in the intolerable cold night or in a polar region. If these winds are not there, means either it is totally hot or totally cold, but not like today. You can see how it is today. Though night time is also we are not losing our sunlight, that sun heat, because these winds has a great helping to maintain the heat in the atmosphere. That's why, however, the winds do not distribute heat or moisture on uniformly these polar regions, which and why we have some part of earth quite hotter, some parts cooler, and some parts are high rainfall, some are desert. So the cause you can understanding these it would be have the great tolerable hot in the day or daytimes tropics, intolerable in the cold and night in the polar regions. So these winds are the greatest helping where sometimes heavy rains are occurred some areas, sometimes there is no rains are occurred, sometimes rain shadows areas are occurred. All these things are only done by these wind we can observe in different part areas. Now seasonal winds, you know very well. The rainy season in India most part, that is called monsoon. That is monsoon, the word, it is Arab word coming from the Arab language. The monsoon means rhythmically season. That is called monsoons. Monsoon in your English language called monsoons. These are the greatest advantage for India. These monsoons derived from the Arabic word monsons. Extensive monsoons are due to the different cooling of the land and seas. Why they are the monsoons are depending means land water relationship. It is a major role played. So however, due to we can understand the summer monsoons develop the northwest in India. Similarly, southeast trade across the equator as a result of Coriolis effect. It becomes the southwest monsoons over peninsular in India, adjacent to the countries. So the winter revolve the pressure belts, northeast trade winds across the equator. As a result of Coriolis effect, it becomes the northeast monsoons over the north northeast in Australia. Squirrel wind means it is spinning towards to other side, not to travel direct side. That's why these part, because of the cause, the transportation will heat make a form the rains. Now local winds. Local wind also you can observe two type of local winds we observe. One is a hot winds, other one is cold wind. What we call the hot winds? Chinook and local wind, Lu, that is called. These two are hot winds. And what are the cool winds? Mistral, Mona, Pamphilo. Different countries are there here. We can explain here. First local wind. The first one is Chinook. What is the specialty of the Chinook? We know sometimes when the Chinook we can see the hill areas, when the surface areas are heated, the water bodies are heated, they are water evaporated some areas, and maybe cloud formation are occurred. When the top wind reaching areas, there it is cooled down. Here only the rains are given. Again the clouds come to this side, there is no rains. This is the rain shadow. Rain shadow means no rains are there, but the wind is moved. We can see here, these winds move down the Rocky Mountains of USA and Canada, and a part of the North America. Mainly the people believe that Chinook means snow eater. Actually the name of the active American language, the Chinook means the people who live in the regions where they are wind blow the observed. It keep the grasslands clear from the snow. So it is taken the snow along with the hot wind. That's why Chinook is very advantage from the part of Europe. It is called Fohn. It is the same in manner. It blows in northern slope of the Alps. It melts the snow, make the weather plenty and help the early reaping of the grapes. Similarly, Lu, it is a hot wind in